Hi, my name's Alex, and this is Kevin from Shamrock Cleaning and Restoration.
Hi.
We're here at water damage in Fontana, California, and we're going to give you a brief walkthrough on our in-place drying methods.
We got locked out.
Hi guys, so the loss here originated from a fire sprinkler supply line in the garage. This is the wall directly behind it, as well as this staircase, which has an empty space in its column.
The machines that we're using to dry down is called a dehumidifier, which is this big silver one right here. It sucks the moisture out of the surrounding air and the components, the substructure. That is an air mover that creates a lot of air movement, which speeds up the rate of evaporation.
These are the access holes that we drilled. It enables us to blow air into the wall cavity without removing the wall. On our moisture meters, to check on the moisture, we use hammer probes, and I'll show you what that is right now. Okay, so a hammer probe uses pretty long probes. What it does is it physically hammers into the wall, giving us a reading right here of what the structure of the house and the moisture of the structure of the house. Okay, stop. You're still video? Okay. Restart about the hammer probe? Okay, so this is the hammer probe. This enables us to check the moisture of the structure of the house without the walls being removed. What we do is hook up our X-Tech machine onto this little guy, and we hit it into the wall, thus giving us a reading of the moisture.
Alex, can you briefly tell us what an X-Tech machine is?
Okay, this is an X-Tech machine. It's a moisture meter.
Ooh. Fancy.
So this is the on button. It has two settings. It has an internal mode and an external mode. The internal mode allows us to check moisture without penetrating the wall. Press this mode button right here, moisture, and then if, say for example, my hand is moist, I put it on my hand, obviously we get a reading there.
It looks like your hand is moist.
Yep. For the external mode, press the mode button once again, moist button once again, hook up the external probe to the external plug-in, and these have probes that physically go into the wall. We'll pop this open right here. For example, I put my finger, which is moist, on the tips of it, and it gives us a reading. Okay, this is the origin of the loss. This is the fire sprinkler right here. The supply line's behind this plastic. The plumber made a repair a couple days ago. This is the, I believe it's the 4th day of drying. Saturation levels are looking pretty good. It should be ready for pickup tomorrow. This is a dehumidifier, same thing as that's inside, and we have a conventional air mover down here. We utilize the plastic 6mm vapor barrier to isolate the air movement and kind of keep it in, making funny faces. We use the plastic to isolate the air movement. It focuses the air blowing into the empty wall cavity where the stairs, the missing space where the stairs are. And then we have the exhaust for the dehumidifier blowing directly into the fan, creating warm air going into the wall cavity.
Warm, dry air. That's the exhaust right there, blowing straight into the intake of the air mover. Alex, how hot would you say it is inside that little containment?
It's about 112 degrees inside the plastic barrier. And then the humidity is about 15%, which is exactly where we need it to be. The benefits of having this plastic right here is that it isolates the air movement, and also there's not a lot of wasted air in this scenario. All the air is focused and driven exactly where we need the air. And it's looking pretty good.
How good is it looking?
Really good.
Awesome. So we're we've just gone over how we do a typical dry down process. That's about the same way that we dried down Larry's house, or Larry dried down his own house. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you learned something, and please contact any Shamrock water damage specialist if you have any questions.